Okay, so I've got my slippers ready. I've got my foot lotion ready. I don't think I'll use the blocks, but they're there. Extra blanket, I'm sitting on one. Bolster, get yourself really comfy. I know you are. So this is your time that you've carved out to take care of yourself, to shift the nervous system into a space of healing and rest. And we are at the almost the very end of Scorpio season. And this year we have the new moon at the end. So even though it's a new moon, there is a lot of release energy, just kind of clearing. And we were just talking, kind of getting towards the end of the year and just kind of letting things settle and integrate and clear out, all of that kind of energy. So come to a seat. I would love to read the Power Path, their new moon insight for us. They're just really love their grounded approach. So maybe close your eyes and just come to a seat or even lie down to mark this new moon moment in time. So they say this is a potentially volatile, intense, and unstable time designed to get you moving out of your comfort zone, pushing the envelope and breaking through obstacles that have plagued your path forward for a time now. Take advantage of sudden change and uncertainty to birth a new cycle, a project that has been on the back burner, a new attitude, or a new practice you have been meaning to include in your life. We are still in a time of inner processing, refining what is important and getting clarity from our hearts. Use your emotional intuition as a compass and use patience as an ally as you move into your next step. Others around you may be challenged as well. Stay in your own lane, but hold a compassionate space for people to go through what they need to. So some themes, some energies you'd like to think about and work with as we again mark this Scorpio new moon, this turning point of the moon cycle, of clearing out. And sometimes, again, those changes happen suddenly, unexpectedly. But again, just trusting the path, trusting your divine plan, that all change is for the better and for the good. So let's take some big full body breaths just to kind of integrate all of that, marinate in it a little bit. Deep breath in, just fill in from the low belly all the way up. New energy coming in. And exhale from the top down. Again, can we let go? And what's just naturally falling away, or maybe forcefully falling away? Couple more, pausing between the breaths. You're feeling a lot of release in your life. Maybe there's an extra exhale, a little longer, extended. Or if you're maybe welcoming more of the new, focus a little longer, extending the inhale. And just notice what that subtle shift can do. And check in with your heart. The power of the heart, its wisdom, so powerful. See if it feels stuck or tight anywhere around that powerful energy center, that Anahata chakra. Let it be light and open to both receive what you need tonight, really nurture yourself, be compassionate with yourself, loving, patient, kind. So then you have that to give to others as we help lift up not just ourselves, but the collective. We know a lot of people are hurting. So you can make new moon intentions for yourself and the whole world, all of humanity, all beings. So another moment. And may the benefit of this practice help all beings in all worlds. So let's start with our feet tonight. As we know, massaging your feet helps calm the nervous system, helps shift gears from all the doing of your life into receiving and calming. So if you have a lotion or oil, let's start with one foot. Pay attention to any tender spaces. Just be really gentle with yourself. Think of those tender spots as being stuck or stagnant energy, and you can massage through them, breathe through them, see if you can get it to open a little bit. As always, it's kind of nice to spend some time in each region of your foot, the heel, the arch, and then underneath the toes and the toes themselves. So spend a little time on each. Great ritual to add before bed, especially if you're having trouble sleeping at all. And then do that kind of strong little massage from the heel up to each toe. Really work some pressure, again, into any tight spaces. Where does the body need to let go? What are you holding that doesn't need to be held anymore? And once you feel pretty complete with one foot, if you feel cool, it is nice to put some slippers on just to keep them nice and warm and cozy. And then switch sides. Again, same thing, same awareness. How does this side feel? Any different than the other? And maybe as the moon cycle reminds us to look back, maybe last month, where were you? What was happening? Has there been growth and change? Maybe some of those unexpected changes that pull us out of our comfort zones. Just again, with awareness and compassion for your life path, life adventure. And make that same grid. So horizontal and then vertically up to each little toe, and each toe gets some attention. You do the top of your foot, ankle, just rub it all in. Again, maybe just that reminder to do this before bed more often. Give yourself a little extra self-care as we go deeper into the kind of dark season. Great. All right, so hopefully your feet feel good. We're going to go into legs up a wall right away tonight to help that shift. Props if you like. You can use your bolster. I'm just going to stay pretty flat on the ground tonight. You could just even put a small folded blanket towards the wall. I think tonight I'm just going to leave space for the hips to be on the ground and then let my spine be supported. So give yourself a little space so you don't have to touch the wall. Little space, and then roll yourself back. Get yourself in place. Again, you don't have to be against a wall. You can be in the middle of the floor or against a piece of furniture, whatever works for you. So once you feel settled, close your eyes, tuck the shoulder blades together, maybe a little closer in your back, spiral the palms open. It's a really great pose of surrender. It's a lot of Scorpio, especially at the end of the sign. We have a lot of just kind of dying to be reborn energy. What is leaving? What is clearing? What is releasing? What is letting go? To leave space for transformation, rebirth, really. So give yourself some time to be here. I'll watch our time as always. Align with your breath. Align with any sensations in your body and just really stay present right here. Getting your mind back from the past and back from the future to be here in this moment, working with these themes of this new moon. Go deep inside at this quiet, dark time. Let's take a slow journey to walk your feet down And to one side and just pause on your side. Let everything fill back in for a moment. Really be gentle. And then rise up slowly to a seat. We were there for 4 minutes today, so let yourself adjust. You can stay up to 10 minutes on your own. Really great pose when you need it. So let's come to tabletop and just take a few cat stretches here. Up one side and down the back. A longer stance and let your hips draw some circles. Just explore where is some of that old stuck energy. Can you move through it? Let it move. And then find your bolster or blankets, whatever you have. Maybe something to cover with. You would always cover with a blanket to make yourself feel more cozy and safe. So use that bolster underneath as much as of your torso as you can. Again, maybe there's another layer that would feel really nice to cover with. Maybe you have a sandbag or an extra prop you can put on your low back. It should feel nice. So we'll only be here for a few minutes. I'll cue you halfway through for your head to switch positions if that feels good. Just breathe into the back of the body, feel safe. Cover up. Breathe into the support beneath you. And switch your head position if you'd like. Right, center your head slowly, move the bolster out, and come back to table. Slowly stretching one leg back at a time, opening up the back of your knee and all the way down through your foot. And then let's make a V shape with your legs. And you can use the bolster right in front of you. You can also sit on the edge of a blanket, lifting your hips just a little bit. Use more blankets on top or even blocks. Let's really extend through our feet here. Work your ankles maybe a little bit, and then keep them extended so the toes are up towards the ceiling. You're reaching through your heels. So check that you're not locked in your knees. A little space there. Use your quads just a little bit. Let's inhale, lift from the front of the body, and then take a nice big bow forward. and down to wherever you land. And play with either keeping the spine straight, which will keep your legs kind of enjoying that stretch, or you can surrender into the rounded back or more stretch, obviously, down your back. So I will watch our time. Please be gentle with yourself. It's not about forcing or pushing. It's just melting, practicing just being still in your body. And find some more freedom somewhere. Let some of that tension go. It's all energy, whatever we experience in life. Let it go. You can support your head or not. And enjoy a few more breaths here. And slowly walk up to a neutral spine. Maybe roll out the shoulders a few times, back and down. And then rotate your head back and forth to one side, center, other side. Chin stays parallel to the ground. Just let it move, ring out. Great. Move the bolster a little bit and bring the soles of your feet together now. Yes, I'll face you. Soles together. And no prop needed, but if you've got it handy, you might as well maybe just put it on your feet. You can hold that pose. You can also put something underneath the sides of your knees or your outer hips, or just let them hover. So go into a nice bound angle, Baddha Konasana, getting into all the foundational energy of our hips. What can we clear out? Let's take a deep breath, get tall. And once again, take a forward fold out, down, straight spine or rounded, feet close to you or out a little farther. See where that perfect spot is for you. Just notice where you might be holding on, creating any tension. Be your own guide. Enjoy a few more breaths. Make a slow journey back up. Remove the prop if you've got it. And let's just give our legs a little windshield wiper movement. Great. And then back to table. So make some space here. Take some cat stretches. Once again, check in. Hip circles. Meeting in child's pose for a moment without a prop for a moment, just bowing to the earth. And then back to table, curl the toes. Let's get into downward facing dog just for a moment to get the hips off or the knees off the ground. And we'll move into pigeon. So you can take the right leg up or just swing it through, right knee towards right wrist. And take a little walk back with your left leg. So your options. I'll watch the time here. You can either stay tall in this nice kind of back bend version of the pigeon, helping get into the hip flexors. Maybe you can feel it on the left side, left leg glutes, the back leg glutes are pretty strong. They're engaged, so the front can feel safe to let go. Stay here or go right into the sleeping pigeon. Or maybe a combination of both. So wherever you are is great. Please be gentle with yourself. And if this is not good on your knees or hips, go on your back for the figure 4. So wherever you are, again, be there, breathe there. See what old energy can release. Let it go. Enjoy a few more breaths. Walk it up slowly if you're in that sleeping pigeon. Let's curl the toes and free the outright leg any way you can. Maybe take a little counter movement. And then other side, so left leg gets to sweep through, knee towards your wrist. You can adjust the angle of that shin bone and take a little walk back with your right leg. Engage the back leg glutes, relax your shoulders, and just sometimes it feels really nice just to stay really open here. But decide where you'd like to be for the next few moments. How is this side feeling? Again, just keep the breath flowing. Imagine it's going into those stuck spots. One layer at a time. What can we open, release, let go, let it go, let it go. Enjoy a few more breaths. Take a slow walk up once again and free that left leg. Counter movement. And then we will come knees, chest, chin, all the way down to the ground. All right, so let's get the hips balanced once again. Coming up into either Sphinx pose, elbows underneath your shoulders, palms on the ground, or the seal, extending your arms. So listen to your body here. Let's take a few breaths, grounding from the navel down, each leg, foot press down. Glutes are strong. Feel yourself really anchored into the earth. So then you can stretch a little more through the front of the body, front of the hips, heart. And take a slow bow down. Center your hands underneath your forehead. And then pick up each foot and kind of roll the whole leg inwards. The toes can kind of settle in towards each other. Tops of the thigh bones roll in. Front of the hips can soften. Makarasana. Whole front body is grounded on the earth like a crocodile, as it's named. So just let yourself receive that grounding, calming, supportive earth energy. Enjoy a few more breaths, feeling your belly breathe into the earth. And support your hands under your shoulders and slowly rise up back to table or kind of home base. And maybe just shift your hips side to side now. Decompress anything else there. Let it go. And then take a seat. Let's work a little eagle arm stretch just while we're here before we go onto our back. So arms wide and then right elbow under. Connect your hands here or here. So opposite shoulders or hands connect. And then stay tall or just round into back of the heart, back of the shoulders, upper back. Keep it dynamic. Where do you need it? Great. Open up the wings. Let them move a little bit. Opposite wing tucks under. Again, connect here. Let yourself melt. Nice. Free those wings and maybe take a little stretch, one to each side. And we're going to roll onto your back. So center yourself. Take that slow roll down. When you get there, let's hug the knees into your body. So Apanasana, rounding. Inhale, knees away from you. Big exhale, just compress, get grounded. One more. Great. Feet to the ground. Scoot your hips to the right, knees come up and over, just a little recline twist to the left as the right arm stays wide. Again, what can you let go? One more breath cycle through this twist. Slowly unwind, recenter the hips, take a breath, let all of that move through and integrate. And scoot the hips left. Again, knees come up, over, grounding the other arm and shoulder as well as you can. Breathe here, looking straight up or over your left arm, whatever feels good. Great. Unwind slowly, center. Let's lower your left leg down. Keep your right knee hugged in for a moment. Then just a half happy baby. So we're going to take the right knee wider, then hold on to the sole or somewhere on that right foot. Meanwhile, grounding the left leg down onto the earth. Stay anchored. Great. And then recenter the knee, head towards the knee. So let's give that right side another little massage. Head towards the knee. Lower the head, then lower the leg slowly down. Great. Left comes in. Widen the knee. And half happy baby this side. Keeping your other leg grounded always kind of feels good to stretch it out on the ground, using the glutes and quads for activated big muscle groups here. Great. And recenter the knee. Let's give it another hug in, massaging the left side and head towards the knee. Lower and then lower that leg down as well. Nice and long. Let me check the time. Let's give ourselves a big stretch. So let the legs and arms stretch above you in this pentacle five-pointed star pose. So we've got our arms and legs and the head right in the middle. That's your 5 points. And then we'll turn into our little banana stretch. Right heel connects to the opposite side. Hook it on the other ankle. And then keeping your back body grounded, curve through that right side. Can the hands find each other up in the opposite kind of left corner? Again, keeping as much as you can, the back of the body grounded. Shoulder blades. You'll feel it. Where can we make some space? Space for the new. Right, and then open everything back up. Five-pointed star, pentacle, just be on the earth. Take a breath. Other side, connect, left across, and then curve through left side. How does this side feel? Where are those stuck or stagnant spots? Great. And then once again, open it all up. Let the body have room for the energy to move. And then check in with yourself. What would be most restful for the final pose tonight? What do you need? Just be where you are. Use a bolster, slide it under your knees, either horizontally or vertically. You can support the shin bones and have a little gentle inversion. Cover up if you're getting cool. But let's keep the spine neutral. I'm going to speak from a seat, but stay in Shavasana of your choice. Final pose, maybe there's an eye pillow. And take a little time to wiggle in to get really comfortable. And I'll send you a little Reiki healing energy as you rest tonight. Again, marking this place in time, grounding into this moment. Quiet, dark of the new moon. As we go deeper into fall, about a month left of official fall before the solstice. Shavasana is a pose of integration, of just soaking up all the movement we just did, all the space we've just opened up. Clearing out what you no longer need to hold. Make sure you still feel rooted through your tailbone, through your grounding cord to the earth. May the Reiki energy support you as you maybe are going through transitions and transformations in life, sudden changes, or just being pushed into new areas of life. Stay connected to your own wisdom, your intuition, your heart truth. Let each exhale settle you deeper into peace. Take a few more really conscious breaths, clearing out and filling in. Fill in with you, your light, your essence, and energies, intentions you'd like to welcome into this new cycle ahead. Renewal, rebirth, freedom, trust, gratitude. Fill your heart. And give yourself a big stretch. Just fill the whole space around you, your aura, the energy you hold, an arm's distance on all sides. Tuck yourself in to your bubble. And we'll meet in a seat, closing our practice. Keeping your eyes closed, your awareness inward. Palms at the heart or holding your heart. May all beings in all worlds be happy and free. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you all for being here. Have a peaceful rest of your night and new moon as we move into this new season. Namaste.